Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Tuesday, May 16th, 2023, day 2493 on the road, and we're in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. We are all born with a mountain in our heart. Call it passion, ambition, or soul. This mountain compels us to rise. Even before taking first steps, your tiny arms stretch toward something in the far distance. This mountain of longing is not in your imagination. No, it's bigger than that. You can't always see it, but you know it's there. You see the signs. The mountain is a comfort, your pivot point, your base camp. Leaving Talkeetna, we hope to see Denali from several pullouts along the way, but clouds and fog obscured the view. According to our research, chances were slim to nil of actually seeing Denali, which had been shrouded in cloudy seclusion for weeks. Whenever we had a whisper of a cell signal, we'd check our sources for day-to-day projections, calculate chances of an appearance, and then try to forget about it. Fortunately, this captivating park was more than a mountain. We had plenty of area to explore right from our serene and minimally developed campsite. We were about a quarter of a mile from the railway bridge beside Riley Creek, and only about a mile from town on the scenic bike lane. We chose Riley Creek because it's the only campground within the national park with cell service, and staying in the park gives us the freedom to enter and exit as we please. Denali National Park and Preserve covers more than 6 million acres and is larger than the state of New Jersey. To prevent destructive overcrowding, traffic is managed by limiting access to Park Road, a 91-mile scenic route through the vast wilderness. Most park visitors are day trippers who ride the scenic route on one of the buses in the enormous fleet. The bus trip was not an option for us. Buses make us nauseated, and the trip was too long to leave Pico alone. And due to the Pretty Rocks landslide, the last half of Park Road was closed anyway. We would have to make do from our enchanting Denali backyard, where only a few steps down the gently sloping footpath toward the ridge, the forest opened to reveal astounding views. From there, we could continue on under the railroad for more day hiking around Horseshoe Lake. Early autumn beauty adorned the path. The Denali duff layer seems to thrum with energy. At least a foot thick, the duff provides shelter for a multitude of species, invertebrates, reptiles, and voles. The deep, spongy mantle is merely the roof of a thriving underground industry which supports this intricate boreal environment. Only in the last decade has duff become a serious fire hazard. Denali is a popular honeymoon destination, so we splurged. Every day we rode our bikes to town and crossed the highway to browse the shops and enjoy a coffee or ice cream. The Grand Denali Lodge is a great place to have a glass of wine and take in the fascinating collection of art and artifacts and enjoy the panoramic view. 49th State Brewing and Restaurant is about a 40-minute drive from Riley Creek. The flatbreads, beer, and base camp atmosphere make this a true destination brewery. The replica of Magic Bus is parked in the spacious beer garden. This prop item was created for the film Into the Wild, a true story about the travels of Supertramp Chris McCandless, which was partially filmed in this area and not far from where McCandless died. Why A young, educated college man would step out onto the Alaska tundra alone, only to die in a bus he found on the Stampede Trail. Shouldn't be a mystery to anyone. And no wonder he became a legend for our time. The trail between civilization and the magic bus intersects the ancient pilgrimage of the soul, which is often the route to a sacred well. The treacherous road has long served as a toggle between extremes, a circular connection between the terrors you know and an actual valley of the shadow of death. Oh, the path tests you, goads you on while calling you a fool. Those who survive and follow the path home are usually embraced by their communities. They return wiser and stronger and less affected by their culture's many failings because they have seen the other side of the mountain. So, of course, after the 1996 publication of Into the Wild, hundreds of McCandless pilgrims set out for the bus annually. The real magic bus, once located about 30 miles from the brewery on the Stampede Trail, was quietly removed by the National Guard as an attractive nuisance and is being preserved in a secret place. But thanks to 49th State Brewing, the McCandless legend lives on. Cheers. We also had a doggy date with the Art of Mushing at Husky Homestead. Our little husky had to stay home for this one, but we made up for it. This was exciting, the stuff of legend with no tragic outcome. Over the years, I had read several feature articles about Jeff King, the Californian who moved to Alaska and became a world-famous Iditarod musher. 66 and still mushing, King walked us through a fascinating tour, telling his story with the vigor of a man half his age. The 2-hour tour concluded way too fast. King makes it clear the dogs are the real celebrities, athletes, and winners. Mushing, in King's book, is a partnership between species. The care and affection the dogs share with the entire staff is a joy to behold. If dog energy can heal, and some say it can, there was enough here to cure every affliction of body and soul. Jeff King's story is a true, epic Alaska adventure with all the hard work, danger, and success. A Boy and His Dog stories are my favorite, and Husky Homestead is a living legacy to the genre. And best of all, we were invited to hug puppies. With only one more day in the park, we still hadn't seen the mountain. Jim doubled down, comparing multiple weather reports, which confirmed rain with a possible wind shift. I don't know. Maybe, he said, hopefully/doubtfully. Let's pack a pot of coffee, I said. Drive Park Road and find a good pullout and wait. If it's meant to be, it will be. It's a date, he said. The next morning, we drove the 15 miles to the roadblock and turned around. The foothills were beautiful, but so far, no Denali. Even as the clouds lifted slightly, I continued my que sera speech, preparing us for disappointment. We've already had such a great time, better than expected. It's only the lucky visitors who, Whoa! Did a mountain just swallow the sky? We hit the brakes. Good thing no one was behind us when Denali, the Great One, came out from behind the clouds, face shining. Thank you for joining us at Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. For more info, check out our travel maps and facts. Okay, that's it for now. Safe and happy travels. Until next time.